Leadership has developed a complex definition for us over the course of this week. There's so much that being a leader encompasses and so many qualities that goes along with it. This in mind, we picked 3 important skills that we think, when put together, make a powerful leader. Leadership to me is confidence. It is a vital character trait, there's no question about that. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect others to believe in you enough to follow you and trust you?
You fake it. Everybody fakes it. Everybody fakes it all the time. If you ever get to some political speech, you'll see the candidate afterwards. They're a whole other person. They're a little bit smaller, and they get up on stage and just kind of grow into this thing, the camera and the lights and all that. But they get off, they're another person. So I think about everything you see, someone's to some degree is faking it.
Many qualities of a good leader stem from confidence, like public speaking.
Confidence, when I was working on, like down at Pax River, I could tell when people came into a meeting who would probably sway opinions and get what they wanted because they were confident speakers. Confidence, I mean, you're going to follow somebody that's got confidence in what they're doing or what they're saying. So I think confidence is definitely a thing to work on.
Not only confidence in yourself, but confidence in your team is important. They need to be able to see that you believe in them and that you truly think that they can do it, for them to put forth their best work and their best effort.
Leadership to me is listening. A team cannot run effectively without listening, as we learned this week multiple times. In a position of state and federal leadership, if a delegate does not listen to their constituents, they will be voted out of office and will not have success in presenting bills. Knowing your team and their strengths and weaknesses will allow a team to function smoothly, which the leader is responsible for. Listening to your team members forms a strong base for a team. Without listening, a situation could be misinterpreted. Listening makes people feel valued and be inspired to have a passion in working for you. When you listen, you gain people's respect, and they will in turn listen to you.
I think if you listen to people, see where the group is heading, see what the group is thinking, and figure out the way you can convince that group thought, which is always there. I mean, 3 people together, eventually, even your tables, if you never knew each other, after a day or two, you kind of knew what the other person was doing. You kind of knew which way to be going on. If you can find that, sense what's going on with your group, and nudge it or push it or show them a better way to do it, they will follow. Right? You're not going to change them. So I think probably the most important thing for leadership is listening and seeing what they're learning.
Leadership to me is inspiring action. The most inspiring leaders of the world tap into the innermost part of the brain. To me, being a great leader takes more than just selling an idea. That is merely a foundation on which to build strong leadership skills. To be a leader that inspires action, one must possess certain qualities and goals. One goal any leader should have is the ability to establish relationships with others and to maintain this relationship and develop trust. The leader should know how the group members' strengths and weaknesses and what everyone brings to the table. Knowing this can help to foster success. As success is the ultimate ending, a clear set of goals needs to be established along the way. The mentioned necessary traits to become someone who inspires action can help a leader to accomplish what it is they need for success.
How do you inspire positive action within the community?
Positive action in the community obviously starts with the community itself. We have to find a base group of people within the community who are gonna make plans and take care of issues. As a police officer, I can only provide a path to do things. I can provide assistance, but I can't be the one in the community who's doing everything. Far too often as police officers, we're called in to help the community take care of an issue, and we can do that. That's what we're here for, that's what we're paid for, but we're there to facilitate the operation. We need the community's help to draw in more people, to get more community involved.
Those in public safety positions need to lead the community, and especially need the ability to inspire action. People look to them and follow their example. With effective leadership among law enforcement comes citizens who are more willing to abide by rules and laws. But leadership is not just being forceful, but also finding other ways to help the community. A prime example of this is in the problem of substance abuse, as explained by Deputies Mitchell and Baker.
You know, a big part of our job is enforcement, all right? But an equally big part of our job is education. Right? Education, that's important. And sometimes, as police officers, we're skewed. We are so heavy on enforcement, and we're not heavy enough on the education. All right. So, I know in all 3 of our counties, all right, Charleston, Mills, Calvert, we have the DARE program. All right. So that's part of it. Drug abuse resistance education.
Substance abuse is very strong. It's something that's very hard to fight. What we can do as leaders in our community, we can put information out there. We can try to give people help. We can tell them where to go for help. It's kind of incumbent on us to know where to send people. In our county, we offer a ton of programs at the health department, and we can send people there.
I tell you, I'm on the board of CASA, Calvert Alliance Against Substance Abuse. And we actually just had a meeting yesterday, but that's all about putting people in a position to get their hands on the resources that they need. What kind of information do I need to give them? Where can I send them? All right, so I mean, that too is education.
Government officials also need to possess extreme leadership skills. A politician needs to be someone that the people can unite behind and can trust to accurately represent their ideas and wants. They are held responsible for what they do and say, and they need to be able to handle it accordingly. For this, they need good judgment and a sense of morality. In addition, a thick skin is required for when your ideas are berated or insulted. Most importantly, communication both ways is essential. This incorporates both confidence and listening skills, 2 of the traits that we picked of a good leader. You need to be a confident speaker so that others will listen to you, but you also need to possess the ability to listen and consider others' thoughts and opinions so that the best possible decision can be reached.
He saw a need, he felt the need, he gave the best he could with all his good skills, and look what happened. So that doesn't make him any different than what you and your classmates can do as well. You can all be leaders, you can all be heroes in your own way. Just when you see an opportunity, jump in and use your skill set and do the best you can to help others, and great things happen.